Hey folks, I met Darryl Cheese Robinson when I was 15 years old. He was my hall counselor during the Clemson Career Workshop in 1985. He might have been the head counselor that year. Then again, maybe not. That's fuzzy to me now. But if he wasn't, it sure seemed like he was. His room door was always open, and he was always in there speaking into someone. Older students, younger students, didn't matter. He was dropping knowledge and dropping it for the masses. So he oozed charisma, charm, confidence. His voice was smooth, soothing, like a counselor. He was a very refined brother. Now he told us, though, that he was from the country, Lumber City, Georgia, in Telfair County, population 1,284. And nobody believed him because he was so smooth. But why would anybody pull your leg, man, about being from the country? If you're going to pull a leg, man, you tell them you're from New York, something like that. Now, I was from Ellery, South Carolina, in Calhoun County, population 671. He was as confident in himself as I was unconfident in myself. So I believed him, and I believed in him. And I had found myself a secret role model. He spoke on a litany of topics, most of which I knew nothing about, man, but I'm all ears. He's talking about Malcolm, Martin, Malcolm versus Martin, Malcolm and Martin, Huey, Ed, Fred, H-Rap, Eldridge, Angela, Gil Scott, the spook who sat by the door. These are classes in Cheese University. He dropped knowledge on all facets of our history that was far beyond our classrooms. And he always did so with passion, eloquence, and unmatched grace. Now, he also always had orange juice in his refrigerator. When I'm 15, only thing I loved more than storytelling, man, was cold, refreshing orange juice. So I was always in his room and was always up in his orange juice. Now, he graciously allowed me to guzzle whenever thirst beckoned, all the way up to my freshman year at Clemson in 1987. So I went to my first house party. It was at his house. There ain't no party like a cheese house party. So I slid in, went straight for the orange juice. He slid over and greeted me, pulled me aside. Come here. He said, my brother, tonight the orange juice has a special purpose. So enjoy yourself responsibly. Do not let the bruhs see that you are guzzling their chaser. So I nod, yes, cheese. But it was a long time before I understood what a chaser was and why it was. That wasn't my scene, man. But I heeded his advice. And after my freshman year, man, Clemson became a blur. I buckled down, I did my thing, had my fun, I got out, I got on. And after that, life itself became a blur. Lots of us lost touch with each other. Cheese and I actually got back in touch last year, 2017, 32 years after I first met him, after I have now grown up a little bit. Now, last year I finally stepped out, made my debut as a stand-up storyteller. A what? What's a stand-up storyteller? Well, this stand-up storyteller fuses rap, poetry, oration, teaching, and singing into this one art. And then I write, direct, and produce pieces that inspire hope, healing, and change. This ain't stuff you're gonna ever hear on the radio. You might not hear it on most stages, but it is the language of movements and change. I dropped several songs last year on Facebook, wrote and produced several more. Now I got a modest reception from most. I got crickets and snickers from some. But I'm gonna tell you, Cheese had to be my biggest fan. And I was proud of that. Now he wasn't a cheerleader, mind you, because this is Cheese. He would tell me publicly, with that eloquence, what my stories told him, taught him, showed him. And he would often be the first or second commenter on every post. Now you can't buy that type of feedback and encouragement. You could also do much worse than receive the blessing and endorsement of the very cat that you model a lot of your swag after. So rest easy, Cheese. You'll be missed, but you'll be remembered. Your supreme level of encouragement, inspiration, grace, peace, love, and most of all, wisdom, man. That'll live forever. Selah.